Alright. Hello everyone. I saw this posted today at work on IGN. Yeah, it's based off the VR video game, which I've streamed on this channel a bunch. I heard rumors a while back that they were gonna make this into a movie, but I didn't really believe it. There's been a lot of things that never got made into movies, like Metal Gear Solid. There's been rumors of that being a movie for ages, and nothing's ever gotten done. I figured this would be one of the things where someone just got the rights but never got around to making it. Boy, should be interesting. So basically, the game is based off of Salem, but it also has other variations like Mafia and Secret Hitler. It's a hidden role game. Let's see, you got your roles. One second. You got your villager, which is the most boring fucking role. All they can really do is appoint. They get 2 votes if they appoint someone, and everyone agrees. There's the gossip. They get 2 bits of info. One is definitely true, and one could be true. There's a drifter. They tell you something about the roles that are present. I hardly ever got drifter. There's astrology. They look up, and after they look up for a while, it reveals a role in the game. Let's see. There's the watcher. They can watch someone, and they'll learn that they can be one of 2 roles. And that's it on the good guy. There's the saint. See who a werewolf is, but if the werewolves figure it out, and kill them, they win the game automatically. And that's, I think, all the good guy roles. Watcher, Deviant, Gossip, Drifter, Villager, Astrologer. I think that's it. And then on the bad guy roles, you got the werewolves. Their whole goal is to try to get you to kill someone else. Because at the end of every round, everyone gets a vote. And whoever has the most votes dies. Werewolves are trying to convince villagers that they're not a werewolf and pretend to be another role. And villagers are trying to figure out who the werewolves is. And on the werewolf team, there's the werewolf, there's the turncloak, whose goal is to cover for the werewolf, but the werewolf don't know who the turncloak is. And that's about all for the bad guys. And then there's one other role, the deviant, who's on their own team. And their goal is to purposely be suspicious and get themselves killed. If they die, it trumps any other kill. So I'm curious to see how all these roles are represented. And let's see. I haven't played it in a while. I've fallen off because I got the Oculus Quest 2 and I've been busy with this. I'm gonna try to get back on it because I got the Quest working with Virtual Desktop, so I can actually get the PC version and play it from my bed. PlayStation VR's in another room, but it's a VR game. But that's the thing. Is this gonna be more based on the video game adaptation because it's not a straight adaptation of Salem, or is it gonna be based more of the board game? Because that's the thing. Who's this movie for? The small audience of people who play the VR game every night? Or is it for people not familiar with it? And, yeah, I want to see how the roles are represented, how the levels are represented, if there's any little quirks from the game that make their way into the movie. Also, I've seen a picture. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I've seen a picture of it. It looks like it's set in modern times, which the game is set in old Salem times. So that'll be weird. Anywho, let's get on with it. Alright. I better keep my shit on so I can pause it. Because we're going to analyze. IFC Films, Ubisoft, naturally. Mm-hmm. See, I wonder if they look like their avatars from the game. Not seeing it. There's the werewolfness.
A good neighbor.
Not really seeing a connection to Werewolves Within. Is that Mimi Rogers? Looks like her, but I don't think it is. Nah, she'd be older. And she's more stacked.
I know it's easy to get.
It's kind of like Clue. There's an element of Clue to Werewolves Within.
It's easy to point the finger.
Oh yeah, they're sitting around the campfire.
But can we all just take a breath?
I wonder how the deviant's gonna be represented.
All I'm asking is that you be a good neighbor. Like Mr. Rogers.
Hit.
With guns, though. With guns, yes.
The connection to Werewolves Within is very paper thin. Let's go back through it. Honestly, if you didn't tell me this was called Werewolves Within, I wouldn't really guess it's based off the game. The trailer don't even make it clear what the premise is, like if you're not familiar with it already. They don't even really establish it. They're trying to rule out who's who. Let's go back through it again. This doesn't look like it's not very faithful, I gotta say. Beaverfield. I don't remember what the town in the game's called. Jesus. What the hell's wrong with it? There we go. Those two kind of look familiar. None of them look like avatars from the game.
No such thing.
Kwanzaa treat.
Like hard work.
Oh, guys, maybe a drifter.
Being a good neighbor.
She's probably a gossip. Huh. Really don't know why they picked this to make into a movie.
I know it's easy to get caught up in the fears situation. I know it's easy to point the finger.
This is the closest to resembling the game in the trailer. Everyone's sitting in a circle trying to figure out who's who.
And fear each other. Wait, can we all just take a breath?
Maybe that crazy guy's a deviant.
Please hold off on being enemies. All I'm asking is that you
I'm not sure who could be whose role. That guy on the right looks like he could be some sort of drifter. A few people are probably just plain villagers, nothing special about them. One of the women are probably a gossip watcher. I'm not sure who a watcher is. Got any peeping toms? I guess like a peeping tom would be the equivalent to a watcher.
like Mr. Rogers. With guns, though. With guns, yes.
I don't know. I'll watch it when it lands. But, let's see. So, yeah, my final thoughts. I'm gonna check it out when it comes out, but might be a fun movie, but the connection to Werewolves Within the video game is very thin. I'll watch it, though. I wish there had been more, like, references to the game. Things I could get all giddy about, but nope. Anywho, that's my react to Werewolves Within trailer. It's, there's not a lot to go on, quite honestly. Hopefully we get a longer trailer. It's due out this year. That's pretty quick. But I'll watch it and I might give a little review of it. Anywho, I'm out. Later.